190 gold. What's up with that? Americans are freaking out over the new Hyundai. Palisade. I'm really looking at this 1939 map. You can't. The thing that sticks out is Indiana. Wire. The wire. There it is. You got nice shit. Now you're gonna have the great. I only want to deliver information that jeopardizes my own safety. I only risk to deliver the information that mortals fear. God, please let me know what the world is all about so I can continue to deliver the information that nobody else wants to listen to. That's my mission in life, is to deliver at all costs. With my cool glove, sickle, and mace. A phantom warrior. You can't see me. Doo-doo-doo-doo. See what he's holding in his hand? That's a mail. That's a letter. That's the mailman. Don't stop me. I gotta tell people shit. I love telling people stuff. I love John Cena. You can't see me. I'm a phantom, bro. The phantom. When I saw John Layfield, I saw John Layfield, not John Cena. So technically, Bradshaw is John. So when I was in Afghanistan, I will give credit. John Layfield was there. John Cena was in Ohio Valley. Ohio Valley is a fancy name for Cincinnati. They always say he would travel south from Ohio into Kentucky to wrestle Batista, all that shit, 2002. When I was in Afghanistan, John Cena was in Cincinnati. That's where he was. I'm just a mailman. All I do is deliver top secret, classified, and insured. I mean, if you want to insure your shit, you need insurance. That your correspondence is delivered. I mean, I'm a correspondence guy. Okay. And it's all completely random. I used to just be a Utah Jazz fan. I was watching the Mailman since '91, because I mean I was honestly a Clipper fan in 1990. 1990 Clippers had a good team. Tell me my unit doesn't have the coolest logo. There's no cooler logo in the entire army, bro. I would never want to play for anybody else besides the 151 AG company. I'm a general, bro. I'm an adjutant general. I'm a paper pusher. I'll end your career. If I can spell your name, you're not gonna get your shit, bro. You better kiss my ass. You better act nice in my office. You better tell me when the barbecue starts, okay? That's what it's really about. The post office always comes to the barbecue. Even though we don't deliver we're not fucking Arby's, bro. We don't deliver the meat, bro. Load up that 2002. All these other gamers, bro, they got. John Stockton always increased his heart rate in the fourth quarter. He'd dribble faster. He had his worst play in the fourth quarter. Historically, Jerry Sloan could get his best scoring in the third quarter. The Jazz are a third quarter adjustment team. The Jazz couldn't. Jerry Sloan couldn't coach the fourth quarter. He just couldn't. I mean, thankfully, I watch. I understand. Not many people in the modern era would understand the weakness of the Utah Jazz, who were only willing to shoot 16 threes a game. Maybe if Stockton actually could put up more threes than Jordan, but eventually Jordan went to the three-pointer. I flipped my shit upside down and nothing changed. The iPad still thinks that's right side up. Ain't that crazy? It's my life, it's now or never, and I don't wanna live forever. I just wanna live my life. Any Aerostar fans in chat? Or did your chat disappear? Well, the chat disappeared. I'm streaming vertically. It's rare occasion. Into the bot. Eventually, people who actually want to watch me will just show up to this version too, right? Yeah. I'm not afraid of people showing up to the horizontal stream.
Come on, man, introduce the show. Got a whole bunch of haters out there. You know what I mean? Like, let it breathe a little bit. You gonna let it breathe? All right.
Hornacek was my guy, man. They traded Malone. We had to get rid of Jeff Malone to get. And when you used to play the when you played NBA on Sega Genesis, there was always two Malones on Utah, and I would always shoot as Jeff Malone, and I only played about 10 maybe 3 or 6 competitive games of that game, but I was done picking Jeff Malone. I was like, get that. But they replaced Jeff Malone with Jeff Hornacek. Not to say Jeff Malone wasn't a good player. Hey, Jeff Malone, that guy was good. He just wasn't worth a Hornacek. Okay. You have to remember nobody remembers the roster before Pippen was there, you know? Pippen was there in 89. Pippen improved in 90. But the Utah Jazz, they had a shitty roster before they got Hornacek. Before Hornacek, I was still watching them before Hornacek. As a matter of fact, Stockton had more assists before Hornacek. Stockton was like 12 assists per game, struggling to hit 13, and then Hornacek came, and Hornacek basically Hornacek cut into Stockton's assist padding. You could say he was padding his assists. So Stockton could average 14 a game, and currently the leader is like maybe 9, but nobody's over 10 assists per game in the NFL. Maybe 11, 12 possible in stretches, but you're not hitting 13 assists. I'm just streaming as much crap as possible. This is a horizontal stream. Enjoy the wall. See the gloves on the wall? Look strong while you're smoking. Keep you informed. I'll crank up the radio.
After the fact that they nipped it up, but that went away, so we went to the bar to warm up a different way. So did that, and then went to the barbecue. And so now the cauliflower here is gone because it's alleviated. Like, how does that work? I've seen the air, but I just always thought once you have it, it's there forever. Yeah, you gotta take care of it right away. That's what I was trying to tell them. I think it's called a hematoma. I think that's what they said it was when we went there. Yeah, if you don't take care of it, they'll stay the same. So, hopefully, we'll see. We'll see if it goes down and goes away. Okay. I just wonder, like, Lee, if you're not able to do this for him, what's plan B? Death? What happens after that? Yeah, I have taken him near death to the ER before. But if not you, if not me, I don't know. I don't know what he would do. He'd probably die. Yes. Just do anything. Yeah, exactly. And by the way, we're talking about Lee here helping out Tom, which is crazy. That's a robo part. Right? I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb right now. That robot that Elon Musk has made, it would be better right now than Lee taking care of Tom. It's not even close to being human-like. Enough tasks
know what I'm saying? You wanna come over? Hey, who is it? Who is it?
I'm betting on
Who is
Optimus.
it?
God,
Pow,
this guy right now. Oh,
You know what I'm
he
saying?
takes care of us for this show.
My precious metals.
There you go. I'm gonna lob it to Scott, see if we can
You
find
ready to answer the door? Who is it? Officer, yeah.
Robots quickly realize, like, I can take this
You're
guy's
working
job.
out in here.
I can take him. Yeah, I can take him. Sounds like, hey, that's cool. Hey, what's happening? Robot said, hey, buddy, I can take him. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. That is a wild day in the life. And the first thing you guys do after you leave urgent care is you go to a bar, middle of the day, and the picture in the background is your typical middle of the day dive bar that for some random reason that nobody can ever make sense of. They've got like decorations up, they've got TVs, they've got a fake backdrop where behind the bottles to make it seem like that's, you know, a real brick. It's probably not, it's wallpaper. They've got stale wood cash register that looks like it's from the 80s. It's a great dive bar, champs. And yeah, then they had the ponies on, so I was losing big time on the ponies yesterday. Not surprising either. That's the whole nother world, man. He dropped $60 on the hotspot the other day. Won $5. Oh my god. Alright, well, that was
The neighbors think there's some construction going on.
the last Memorial Day you guys will spend together, I'm sure, the way he's going. So there's your update on Lee's buddy Todd. And you can see the before and after at Lee DeLap on X, where you can find that stuff. So it's very disgusting. Don't do it while you're eating breakfast. I'll just say that. So we do have a little bit of an update here. Somebody feels threatened. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Daryl Hoosh-Doucette. He's a quarterback for the U.S. National Flag Football Team, and he is concerned that maybe NFL players getting an opportunity to play flag football could take away
Smashing the
from that
wall.
because he feels
Fuck
like
that
maybe-
wall up, bro. Fuck that wall up, bro. I hate you. Fuck you. If you don't got a wall, man, you can't be on my level, man. What did it be keeping you? You have no cage, bro. What's up? I'm the man in the box. These nuts, you know what I'm talking about? Balls to the wall. Just push the wall until you're tired. I'm tired. Just like all these other WWE wrestlers trying to get their body into shape to look good on television. Okay. These Jacob Fatus. Hey, I'm 49, pardon me, okay? 49. They want to look good on television, okay? They'll never look good because they can't even speak. And to look good, it starts from the sounds, you know. You have to sound. If you're not fooling yourself, I convince myself I sound good, so I look good, okay? These people who can't speak for themselves, they just want to show up with no shirt. Like the next Samoans, the bloodline. They'll get their pants from the same wardrobe department. I think AEW, they look good. I like all the outfits. I like the way Jacksonville has its own fashion.
everybody on WWF, they all got the same crap on. I should put something on my head. Something on my head. We can do the old. We can do this. We can do this. Because I'm still hitting my shit, you know what I'm saying? I want to stream. Keep the device working. When the phone hits 100%, I should naturally switch to the iPad every night. It's only a special occasion I went to the iPad. I had no content this episode, just showing up this episode. 1989 Northridge earthquake was my big one. They called it the big one. It really wasn't as bad as it sounded. I was watching G.I. Joe during my first earthquake. And I jumped up I was butt naked in the kitchen. I was late for school. I was already late for school. My mom was still sleeping. Mom jumped out of bed during the earthquake. She should have already driven my ass to school. I'm a late night show. I mean, only a few people get to enjoy my shit, and you can get a rise out of me with trolling. And I've seen every joke. Sometimes, nobody asked me if I like little kids tonight. That's always the uncomfortable one. I came to San Francisco for the little kids because there's none of them here. I don't want to see any of them. I'm not trying to get near any of that shit. Cobra. I drank Cobra today. Well, let me show you something. Did I already take out? Well, I'm drinking that Venom, bro. Venom. Venom, bro. Yeah. This is $1.41, which is good. But I also had this other one today, which is a V8 energy. Yeah. Because I cut it for the last, to get that last drip out. I cut it. This is how you do it, guys. You take your energy drink, right? You cut it, and you see there's some drips in there. There's some in there. This is what I need. Another 0.5 milligram. Oh, I must have hawked a loogie because it looks like a loogie's coming out. Them pedos. If you can't walk around town with your woman after she becomes, if you can't walk around town with your woman, you don't want her. Okay, if you're keeping people hostage, like living with children that you molest, well then you're only gonna survive so long in your little cage. Okay. Eventually, the people outside are gonna come and get you, and I barely prepare my living quarters for women my age. I'm not trying to. There ain't no dungeon. I don't have a dungeon. Most people across. Check out this map of the NBC networks from. Let's respect this 1939 NBC network map. and you can see how news travels from the real news in Cincinnati. Oh my God. I'll have to zoom in. So anything in Cincinnati doesn't go directly south, or they don't get the truth. They don't get the truth because the truth goes north. Cincinnati is a lead. Crazy talk, go crazy talk. It's dark as frick in here. What kind of filters we got on the horizontal? Good enough. Good enough. This is better. Oh, fucking badass. That's badass. They need to make these things smoker friendly, you know what I'm saying? Hey, go Giants. New York Giants. New York Giants. Here comes a banana. That would always look so real. It looks so real. Although it flickers. Could you flicker more? Hey, Prism. Hey, whoever developed this app. Could you make it flicker more? And then that doesn't flicker. What is it? Okay, it flickers like a motherfucker. Okay, we can't have none of that shit. No, man, it's just horrible. Can't wait for this. I was trying to get on Streamlabs. Why is it so fucking dark in here? It's so dark here. What's for lunch? What's for lunch tomorrow? Tuesday. Ginger soy chicken. Vegetables, brown rice, raisins. Oh my God, raisins. Cabbage. Oh, hello there. I had this one. Look at this, back in the day, when I only had 310 subs, right? Look at that. 13 people watched my 49ers Fox Radio sports reaction. TED Talks. TED Talks, right? The AI generated Family Guy video still hits. Why is it so damn dark in here? Can't see shit. I just raised the brightness. I still can't see. Bro, it's time to shave tonight. You know, I should grow something out. I don't know what to grow out. That's bright. Hey. Walk around the house. It took me 10 years to find my own fire extinguisher. And I got this one. My room 621. That's my room. Well, my shit's all zoomed in. Back to where I started. 42 minutes into the show. Thank you, Swords to Plowshares. Credit where credit is due. Rome. Rome is right. Can't hold that shit there forever. And I'm gonna hold this down. Look at me holding a damn Xbox controller. Whoa! With the extenders, you can't play without them, bro. What kind of amateur doesn't have? They plowed my ass, man. They plowed my ass. I have been removed from the battlefield because I am a soldier. The whole thing is there's a scam where they tell veterans that, oh no, your PTSD isn't real and you don't have to fight anymore. You swore an oath for the rest of your life. You're more likely to find a domestic terrorist, a threat to the domestic, than you are to find a damn international incident and become famous. This is my iPad energy. The iPad stays at 100%. That's just what it does. How long do you think? Let me swipe up and look at the iPad battery. I had to swipe down. And I'm at 77%. We'll see if it dips more. Dude, these glasses cost $800. These are $800 glasses, guys. You know what? You want to be Hirohito, you want to be the Emperor of Japan. Why would it's disgusting to put that Japanese word onto an American. Just lens crafters. Straight up lens crafters. I can't even buy a can opener that works. Even my can opener doesn't barely turns, is fucking broken. Old glass used to break very easy. Anything you would call Soviet glass or invasion era Soviet glass, that shit's all, it cracks if you look at it funny. It was when Romania invented the glass that wouldn't break and nobody would pay them for it. That was like 1982. Glass became hard as stone. Back, they used to say glass was like, it breaks easy, but now glass, not even my glasses break. I've had a broken frame, but I've never had broken glasses. I'm gonna reset chat. The cigarettes. I caught it. 7, 8. 7, 8, 9, 10. I've seen some kung fu movies from the 80s. They haven't played again since. Like, I've seen these things that I just can't remember what it was. Like, to grow up in the 70s, that means you're seeing things that nobody's gonna remember. Nowadays, it's like these kids, they think they saw something, but everybody saw what these stupid kids are looking at, you know? Or they see the same stupid shit I don't want to look at. I've already seen the real shit. You're not sure why you're wet, bro. It's good to be wet. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, it's somewhere near your jock. You got, you know, you're leaking. You're just trying to tell me that you're a fully functional reproductive organism. Most girls will spoil the beans and say they need to use the bathroom. That is as flirtatious as a Christian in a Catholic city. But to be a real, to be real Christian, you should be dripping your man's semen in the cathedral. Your vagina should smell on Sunday before you go to church. That is to be a real Christian. To be a Christian is to have an unwashed vagina. Great acceptance for your stank. No wonder Jesus was so pissed. I bet all the pussy he got was stank. That mother, the Holy Mother was clean. They never said she was dirty. I just see Western rights means women have feminine hygiene. And feminine hygiene is big bucks for the pharmaceutical companies. You get a douche. You might need a maxi pads. You can get a tampon. You can get Depends. You can have the pill. You can take so many things. There's more women in America than men. So our economy is for the women. It's hard to find a pair of shorts that look good on me. Okay, but I shop at Levi's in the summer. when the only time Levi's will even stock summer shorts. But you want summer shorts in this, the chances of getting shorts at Christmas are nearly impossible unless you paid for them in the summer. You cannot go retail shopping in December and get good shorts. They all sold out. Every year the shorts sell out. I'm gonna drop my shorts and welcome my Levi's to the episode. I do believe I'm wearing a pair of Levi's. Okay. Let's double check my Levi's shorts. And they're Dockers. We are not wearing Levi's. My jacket is Levi. That's right. It's hard to get shorts from Levi. It just is. Levi. I never had Levi's growing up. As much money as my family had, they wouldn't buy me a Levi jacket. Everybody else looked good. They'd buy me hoodies. I don't know, man. Like, MC Hammer pants. I had a lot of MC Hammer pants. It's time for you to go, Wilson. Okay, good. I'm just streaming because I don't give a shit. Just right. I might, if I fell asleep now, I might wake up. Let's see. I'm gonna go to sleep too. Punch the clock. We'll see. Tell me when you wake up. I'll be here. This is a long night.
We're live and local in your eardrum. Yeah. You even have your favorites. Some of you even like to express your love through a tweet. A tweet from Drew Oracle. I think you guys will do an incredible job. The great thing is the video. There are so many reasons why you listen to us. And for that, we say thank you. Thank you for all the love you continue to show us. This is Fox Sports Radio. The most fearless voice in sports is on FS1. The one and only Alan Cowherd is bold, unique, and outspoken. Wow. You can see him on the herd. Weekdays at noon Eastern on FS1 in the Fox Sports app. What that 15-year-old was listening to. Oh, wow. It is Two Pros and a Cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio. LeVar Arrington, Brady Quinn, Jonas Knox with you here. Coming up top of next hour, a little over 10 minutes from now, we are going to find out exactly how valuable someone is in the world of sports. That'll be yours here again a little over 10 minutes from now. By the way, a reminder that you can check out the Fox Sports Radio YouTube channel. Just search Fox Sports Radio on YouTube. You'll see a whole bunch of video highlights from our shows. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss our very best Fox Sports Radio videos on YouTube. So we did a Wheel of Indy 500 on Friday. And obviously we were not here yesterday on the show, but we did the Wheel of Indy 500 on Friday. And we do have the results, and I do feel like there was a little bit of karma that was at play here for one competitor in all of this. So Lee, do you have the results and where we finished here with all these drivers? By the way, some of these are great. In fact, I do, but of course we must say that Alex Palou, first Spaniard to win the Indy 500. Congrats to Alex Palou. Good job there, buddy. He was in the mix. He was in the hat, but it was the one name that wasn't selected. We did have Scott McLaughlin, when LeVar picked first, who was plus 900, but he actually crashed pre-race. Oh, no. Didn't even race. Pre-race. Yeah, Mark. Wait, first off, did I pick that, or was it picked for me? You spun the wheel. You spun the wheel. Spun the wheel. You spun that wheel. Who picked it? Yes. The wheel. That does feel like some karma, because you were giving Brady such a hard time about his drive. Yeah. You had my driver's name in your mouth. Oh, wow. Damn. Yeah, that name being Scott Dixon plus 650. In your mouth. Yeah. We finished 23rd, last racer on the lead lap there, Scott Dixon. Mouth. I picked Yo Mouth. Yo Mouth. Lorena had Joseph Newgard, plus 950, was going for the first ever three-peat. Of course, he had won 2 in a row the last 2 years, but he finished 25th. Didn't finish because he had fuel pressure issues. He was also penalized before the race and was starting from the back of the pack. And then I had Kyle Larson, who was plus 1,800. Of course, he was going for the double after he crashed out at the Indy 500. He made his way all the way over to Coca-Cola 600 for NASCAR. Crashed out there, too. So, bad day for Kyle Larson. Bad weekend, really. Yeah, really. Did anyone that used the wheel have any success? Yes. Jonas. Kyle O'Rourke, who's actually the Mexican driver. Good job there on the wheel, plus 500. Finished fourth. Well, it sounds Irish to me. I know it does sound Irish, but in fact, he's Mexican. Definitely makes sense. The guy who got fourth place. That's right. We're celebrating. That's what we do. That's the Wheel of Indy 500, baby. Come on, Ingrid. Right now. Why don't you pick more favorites next time? Those are all the favorites. Those are all the favorites. I don't know. Those are the top of the board on DraftKings. Seems a little suspect, Lee. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. Why not? Just doing the picking for me. I don't want Lee doing my wheel spins anymore. I don't want him doing my hat picks. I don't want Lee doing anything that determines if I beat Jonas Knox. Now, Brady, it's a fear up and out, but you, there's like, I don't know. Nah, I don't like it. Why is it me? What's wrong? Well, because not true at all. That's not true. Gronk never threw the ball. Specifically, Gronk never tackled anybody. So it's just you're not wrong. We're clear about it. Yeah. And this can be replaced. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. That's a Mother's Day gift. The chill cell photo is not as good as the headshot. Hey, Lamar, you started this. Don't back away from the fire. Don't back away from the fire. You put the logs on. I thought it was Britney Spears at first. That was the only reason why it had even caught my attention. I was like, oh, she finally all the way lost it. It finally happened. And then I started reading up on it. It's like, all right. Anyway. Hey, man, people be having too much time on their hands, man, especially... Dang. Lamar started this fire. Okay. Now walk away. I'm just gonna wait for us to get to the point. I'm just gonna do it. Listen, man. Jonas, you are a weirdo. I mean, it's true. You are a weirdo. It's true. I don't blame him. Oh, no. All right. Thank you. Hey, it's Cavino and Rich. And whether you're heading to the office, kicking back to watch the game, or enjoying a night on the town, Travis Matthew has you covered. They create versatile apparel designed to make you look and feel your best, wherever the day takes you. From performance-driven styles to everyday essentials for both men and women, Travis Matthew bridges the gap between style and comfort. Ready to elevate your everyday? Visit TravisMatthew.com and get 20% off your first order when you sign up for email. That's TravisMatthew.com. Football fans, the countdown is on. The rookies are ready. The matchups are heating up. And it's time to plan your game day. TakeBig has you covered with no hidden fees and the lowest price guaranteed. So whether you're heading to a rivalry game or just want a weekend experience, you'll pay less and get more. TakeBig gives you all-in-one pricing and the lowest price guaranteed. They're so confident, they back it up with their best price guarantee. Visit TakeBig.com and score your seats before the best matchups are gone. $10 off your NFL order with code FS10 on the Take.
Just hearing the word IRS can make people break out in a cold sweat. No one wants to deal with the IRS, and now you don't have to. The good news is Legal Tax Defense has been successfully negotiating with the IRS for more than 15 years. It doesn't matter how much you owe, whether it's $5,000 or $5 million. You deserve the best in the business on your side, and that is Legal Tax Defense. Even if you're working with someone else and just want a second opinion, there is no cost or obligation to call. They can prevent levies, liens, wage garnishments, even file back tax returns. And the best news about Legal Tax Defense is they won't take your case unless they know they will reduce or eliminate your tax debt. Call Legal Tax Defense right now for a free no-risk consultation. 800-251-5642. 800-251-5642. You have nothing to lose, but everything